got a couple of Colossus working on this floor.
Yes.
Has this been a challenging floor for you?
Yes, it has.
What have you found has been difficult about the floor, Mike?
The unevenness of the floor, the thickness of the epoxy.
Right. So what are some of the thicknesses you've run into?
We've run into 1/2 inch, up to 3/8, sometimes almost 3/4 have been filling the floor with the material.
And how many square feet have you had to take on at a whack?
We've done 1,600 feet at one time.
Right. That's from removing the epoxy right up to a polished floor?
Yes.
So you're densifying the floor?
Densifying at 100.
Right. And you're going to what grit?
Up to 200.
200. You know, it's surprising when I've looked at the pictures you sent in that it looks like a much higher shine than 200. Are you doing something weird and wacky with it?
We've been burnishing it after 200.
Burnishing the floor. So the process has been what?
Epoxy removal, the 25 grit,
Pac-Man?
Pac-Man to remove the epoxy.
Right.
25 grit,
Yeah.
40 grit, 100 grit, hybrid,
Right.
and then the 200 grit.
Resin.
Yeah, pro resin.
Looks beautiful.
It does.
Are the customers happy?
Very, very happy.
Good. Yeah. So Taylor, what have you found running the machines? You've run other equipment, I understand. You've some type of planetary design machines.
Yeah. Yeah, it runs smooth, runs well. Kind of varies the different machines that we've used and different removals that we've had, so it's kind of hard to
Relate?
Yeah, to relate.
Yeah. You find this one though being easy to get to the edge and
Oh yeah, gets right to the wall. It's good. It's easy to maneuver.
right. So a little less hand grinding or
Yeah, oh yeah,
you've been used
a lot less hand grinding.
a lot less hand grinding. Yeah. And so you've got a very small window of opportunity to grind here because I noticed that the building is ongoing. I mean, they're working constantly, right?
We have about 18 hours to do 1,500 feet.
Right. So that's a lot to try to get accomplished in that short period of time.
And the first 3 to 5 hours, we have fork traffic coming through.
Right. Okay, so you got to stop and get out of the way. I noticed something there that was interesting is the vacuums. I see you're using 2 vacuums on it.
Yes.
Why is that?
The rate of removal with the Pac-Man and with the machine is just, it's immense how much material is coming off the floor.
Right.
About 5 to 7 minutes, it'll fill up 2 full bags.
So you got to stop, empty the vac, and,
Yep.
and get back to work. So that's cutting into your actual total production
It is
time.
too.
Right. And once you've gone from the Pac-Man to the 25 grit, what have you noticed then about the machine?
It's starting to smooth out. Everything starts to get a lot easier.
Yeah.
And with the Pac-Man, it's still not hard.
No. Yeah, it seemed to be. I was watching you moving it in there, and we got some nice video footage in that. So, Mike, you going what now? A couple of Colossus?
2 Colossus and 2 Titan.
Okay, so why did you go to WerkMaster? Why did you come to WerkMaster? I know you had other machines and looked at it and all that. Why WerkMaster?
I researched it for a couple of years. Being in the flooring industry for 20 years, I needed a quick and easy way to prepare a floor for flooring. Flattening a floor for hardwood or whatever kind of material needed to go down that suited the customer.
Right.
WerkMaster was a no-brainer.
And that's a fairly significant investment. I mean, with a couple of Colossus and a couple of Titans and all the vacuum equipment. And
It is.
tooling.
It is.
Do you think it's been worth that?
I would have done it again. I wouldn't even have thought about it.
Really, yeah. Well, that's really encouraging. So, Mike, if you were another contractor and you were talking to a contractor and they were asking you about WerkMaster, what would be a couple of the key things that you would say, this is why you need to buy a WerkMaster?
It's probably one of the best ones that I've seen. Easy to use. Tooling is effective for the floors. Very effective. But the machine does an amazing job. My daughter can do it.
Yeah. Really good. So, the other thing too, you've had interaction with our staff and with our team. What type of feel and service that you've been getting?
You want to know what family feels like? Come to WerkMaster.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you guys have made us feel at home. You've put a lot of, if we had any questions, they were put to bed real quick.
Right. Good. Well, that's encouraging to hear. Thank you. And Taylor, I mean, is this a full-time job for you, running these machines?
Weekend so far, but hopefully it'll be full-time soon.
Right.
Yeah.
So you're still going to school?
No, not.
No.
No. Second job here, so.
Second job here.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you can get full-time here when you're done.
So.
Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you very much, gentlemen. I really appreciate that.
Thanks, Tom.
Thank you. So we've just been speaking with Mike Lucky of Diamonds in the Rough, Quite an interesting name for his business. He says he's going to change it. I can't think of a better name to go to, but we appreciate this time and good luck on the job.
Thank you.
Thanks, guys.